Hey everyone, welcome to American Truck Simulator. I've been playing a lot of this lately, so I figured I would put together a little video and get it uploaded to my channel just to see how it does. We are in Montrose, Colorado, and we are picking up some goods that are going to Denver. Let me go ahead and turn the mirror on. Let's get our stuff at the top back. In gear, parking brake off, and we can go. It's kind of dark. It's almost 8 a.m. in game, but it's a little dark because it's cloudy out. Hopefully it doesn't rain along the way, but we'll see how that goes. It's going to make it a lot harder to see things. We are in the default Peterbilt 389 that's in the game. The trailer is actually a mod. It's the 3000R trailer with a few tweaks done to it. The engine is actually the Z-Mods Cummins N14, and that is available on the Steam Workshop in case you're interested. The trailer is as well. All the information at the top usually shows up in a little GPS screen down in the corner. This is a mod that separates it all and puts it at the top of the screen, so it kind of keeps it out of the way. The mirror in the top right corner is also a mod. It just allows me to keep an eye on that side of the truck, mainly because I can't see the actual mirror based on this view. I just use the mouse to look left and right. And then I use triangle to default it back to the middle. And I have it set in game to rotate the camera as I'm turning. It just makes it a little bit easier to see when you're going around corners. So for this trip, we're starting in Montrose, Colorado. I'm from Grand Junction, which in real life is about an hour north of here. But as you'll see in a little bit, it takes about 30 seconds to get from here to Grand Junction. Go ahead and get in the right lane here. I'm using a Logitech G29 for a steering wheel, stock pedals that come with it. Not using the shifter, I just do automatic. This is a game for me to enjoy the drives and just, you know, chill for a bit. Like I don't really feel like doing manual shift through 18 gears. So I just go with the automatic setting. Much easier for me. So if you're from Montrose, you'll kind of recognize just about where we're at. We just passed Main Street back there. We're coming up on Highway 50 here, which if you take a right here, it will take you out towards Gunnison in real life. I don't think Gunnison is actually in the game. So like I said, normally from Montrose to Grand Junction takes about an hour in real life, and you have to go through 2 other towns. One of them is Delta, and the other one is Olathe, although Olathe is quite a bit smaller. Unfortunately, in the game, both of those towns were erased from the map, so we won't be seeing them. And the hour trip to Grand Junction is going to take us less than a minute. And just like that, we are in Grand Junction. Which would be on top of Orchard Mesa, which is south of the Grand Junction area. Go ahead and get in the right lane, or left lane, because we need to make a turn up here. Coming off of Orchard Mesa, going over the Colorado River. Building up ahead, which I think used to be known as the Alpine Bank building. I don't know if it still is, but it was is the largest building, or the tallest building in town. Usually when I drive, I have music playing. Obviously, I'm not going to be doing that for this video because I don't want to get hit with a copyright strike. We all know how YouTube is for that. And that car totally just ran a red light. To I-70. Big section of town that's going to be cut out here. If you're from Grand Junction, you'll realize what's happening. Just like that, we go from Main Street area, which is downtown, to out by where the mall usually is in real life. And a huge section of town was cut out. And I hate going through this section of town in the game because there's actually 3 lights here back to back to back. And I almost always hit all 3 of them red. So I kind of just crawl from one light to the other so I don't have to wait at them as long. I think that's partially because I have a mod installed in the game that extends the traffic light times, because the standard traffic light times are too short in my opinion. This truck sounds really good. Definitely recommend this engine mod if you play this game or are thinking about playing this game. Like I said, it's on the Steam Workshop. I believe the guy's name is Z Mods, and it's the Cummins N14. I-70 interchange here shortly. Denver. Unfortunately, because they scaled down the world, the on-ramps, or the merge lanes to get on the highway are shorter than they should be. We got lucky that time, there was no traffic coming, but sometimes when there's traffic coming, you either have to stop or just drive on the shoulder until they go past so you can merge in. See Mount Garfield off to our left. So I can do this while trying to drive. I've hiked up to the top of that mountain a few times. My dad and his friends used to go up there. There's actually a flagpole, and they would put the American flag at the top. I think they would go up there every year. Heading into Tibet Canyon now. We're going back over the river, and I am speeding. So that spillover dam there on the left is actually pretty cool in real life. I'll try to include a picture of that as well. Had to run the old Jake brake in the tunnel. Sounds pretty amazing with this mod. Amtrak there on the left. Towards Glenwood Springs. I actually have some family that live in Glenwood Springs. It's definitely a nice area. There's the Amtrak on the right now. In the game here, you can't really drive through Glenwood. Going through Glenwood actually from I-70 would get you to Aspen. But in the game here, it's just, you can stop and get gas and that's it. There's actually a hot springs on the left there. And now going into Glenwood Canyon, which is pretty spectacular in real life. Westbound lanes are elevated above the eastbound lanes, and then you've got the river down there on the right. coming up on the exit here soon for Hanging Lake, which in the game is just a rest stop. You can't actually see the lake itself, but in real life it's a very cool place to visit. You have to hike up to it, but once you get there, it's well worth the hike. I feel like we're gonna follow this train the whole way through the canyon. It's actually cool that they would, put forth the time and effort to recreate something like this into a game. It's nice being from this area. It's nice to drive through it and relive some of those memories. Take a few more corners here and then we'll start our climb up to the Eisenhower Tunnel. Try and get a little bit more speed here so we can get some momentum. Hopefully we don't get stuck behind a car that's trying to pass someone that's also going slow. Keep our momentum going up the mountain. But this truck's got 800 horsepower, 2,000 foot-pounds of torque. I think we got it. Might lose some speed, but we'll get there. Left lane here. remember exactly how long this tunnel is in real life, but it's fairly long. And it's pretty crazy because depending on the time of year, like, you can go, like, on one side it'll be like this, kind of cloudy, you know, not too bad, and then, like, you can come out the other side and it will be a complete blizzard. There's the exit for Steamboat Springs. A memory I have from my past of driving back and forth from Denver to Grand Junction. Once you start getting close to Denver, I think it's right in this area. Up on the hill, there's a house that looks like a UFO. Definitely something to look out for if you're in that area. It's pretty cool to see. And the exit for Denver. It's been a while since I've been to Denver, actually, and spent a lot of time on the western side of the state. Not too much time on the eastern side. Things just popping into existence is always great. And it's telling us we need to get over, so let's do that. We're gonna exit right here. And go to the Walbert, I believe, which is the fake equivalent to Walmart. Right now, they started with the western side of the United States. I think California and think we're first or something like that, and then they added on Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, Oregon, Washington, Idaho, all those ones, Utah. We're actually going to be getting a DLC soon for Wyoming. And then they are currently working on Texas, which is going to be a huge, huge update. And I don't care how much I have to pay, but if someone makes mods for this game that's really good at it, and they can make me a mod that I can deliver SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket boosters from California to Texas, I would pay a lot of money for that mod because it would be amazing. Follow the UPS truck. Oh, I hear railroad crossing. I think it's up ahead. I don't know. Oh yeah, it is up ahead. Okay. Well, we can't go that way. All the X's tell us we can't go that way. Yeah, this is good. This is a modded trailer. Definitely very high quality. Definitely recommend it. And like I said, the truck is just stock truck in the game with a modded engine. Alright, let's see. Wallbirds. Fake Walmart. Try to take this a little wider. Oh, the drop-off thing is right here, so stop at this real quick. The trailer's gonna go over the sidewalk, but there's not much I can do about that. Alright, so we can go the difficult way, or the easy way, or just not park the trailer at all. So let's try the difficult way. Alright, and since I can't park these things from the internal view just yet, we're going to use the external view. And hope I don't royally screw this up, but we'll see. Give it a little more angle, there we go. Try and straighten it out. Looks like I have to pull forward a little bit. How we doing on this side? Let's try and scoot it over a little bit. There we go. May have gone too far. There we go. Straight back. Alright. And parking brake on. Lights off. Engine off. And there we go. So, in-game time, 7 hours and 39 minutes, which makes no sense. In real life, I could make that trip in half that time. But anyways, thanks for tagging along on this. If you guys want to see more, hit the like button, and we'll do it again. Take it easy.